Hey folks, I wanted to take a moment today to talk about the monk. There's been some back and forth on Discord about how useful these are. I think that they're incredibly useful in the beginning of the game, and then again they come into big use in endgame, which is really great for a sea hero. These pair well with a strong front line that they can passively heal. They pair well with the same element, so if you're using, say, yellow monks, you would want a yellow tank up front, so you get that little bit of extra heal from the elemental bonus. And let's take a look at their kits. So starting with skills, our first is 70% AP primary modifier and deals damage to a single enemy, and here's the important, it heals the most damage ally for health missing percentage, so that automatically selects an ally to heal. The modifier looks very low for the damage side here that we're looking at on the left, and it is single target, and you don't get to hit the back line with this. It only hits the front line, but it's kind of twofold, and you can almost look at it as 100% AP modifier for the actual effect that it has. So you're going to be doing 70% in damage, and I believe it's around the same that you're healing your enemies. So obviously the res will stop a little bit of your damage, but you don't have res taken into factor when you're healing your allies, so you're going to be healing for that pure 70% on the back end of that too. So the yellow and the blue monks have this second skill, which is a cleanse, as well as give them 50 energy. So this is pretty decent, especially in the beginning of the game when a lot of your adventurers are going to be struggling for energy, as this is a boost. If you have a damage line or even a healing line that is lacking a little bit in energy, you can kind of slap that on them. As far as AI behavior, I actually avoid this because it seems to spam this in endgame, which is a little bit less useful. And then finally, for the tertiary skill, the ultimate skill, we have the 100% primary modifier, which goes up to 120, which is a horizontal heal. This is very nice. The energy goes down quite a bit from 200 to 180, and importantly, that cooldown turn can go down to 4, which is really great. That's as good as the shaman heal. So there's the yellow and blue have the secondary. And let's go ahead and take a look at green and red have a different secondary, which is down. You can get down to 3 turn cooldown, and it is a single target heal. It can get up to 90%, which isn't super great. It's around what you get from the primary. However, you land 2 buffs on them. The first is going to be res 3 turns and defense 3 turns. So this can really add some extra oomph to a tank. Or boost some offensive abilities of a tank or shaman by increasing their defense or res. So that's a really good utility and a heal. And of course, they have that third heal as well, and the first heal. So the green and red monk, I really recommend fitting into your team because both on manual and auto, they're going to be spamming 3 different heal abilities every time that they have enough energy. So that brings us to our talents. Let's talk about this for a little bit. Our energy starts off very low, and we also have this 30 base. So we're going to want to put all our points into ability power, and we can kind of passively take advantage of this res and defense and health talents being okay. And we're really going to want to gear for AP and that energy regen, because we're going to be using this energy on the monk every time that we get it. That pretty much wraps up monks. I do suggest, like I said, the green and red to start with, especially pairing them with what kind of tank you're using up front. If you end up using mummies, which are very good early and mid-game tanks, definitely take a look at the green monk, because the green tank is the mummy there. Very good to pair together these two right here. All right, if you have any questions, hit me up in Discord or here in the video. I'd be happy to get back to you. Thanks.